All right, welcome back again for the second time. Sorry about that. I want to apologize to you guys for those technical difficulties, but we back in this bitch. Yo, shout out to everybody. Thank y'all for tuning in to the greatest podcast on earth, where it's just me talking to the people, man. Because I'm gonna give it to you straight. I'm gonna give it to you straight, raw, real, and funky. And we gonna do a couple voices, all kind of shit. And we gonna do what we do, man. We're going to do what we do. But before we get into that, I want to let you guys know I'm gonna be performing live in Tampa at Side Splitters July 13th. We just a few days away. So please go get those tickets at LeVarWalker.me. Tickets are moving. Shout out to everybody in Tampa. I see y'all pulling up. And here we are, man. The Diddy allegations, the Diddy verdict. The Diddy verdict is on its way. The Diddy verdict is on its way. I just got through watching TMZ because they've been as Harv over there at TMZ, who hates Diddy and has been dragging him since this case began, who's done all those documentaries. All of y'all that have done those horrible documentaries, I'm sure you guys are shaking in your boots because the man is coming home and he's going to sue. He's going to sue all of you. He's going to sue the daylights out of all of you. He's going to get you on libel, slander, just everything. And listen, once again, before I get deeper off into this, I'm not condoning any of Diddy. I'm not condoning Diddy putting hands on Cassie. I'm not too big on getting baby oil rubbed on me and watching my old lady get smashed by Big Dick Willie. That's not my cup of tea. However, I understand that all of those allegations don't deserve or yield a life in prison. It doesn't. You don't get life in prison for doing those things. So let's just get that out of the way. They were saying on TMZ how this is going to go. And basically, I guess, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's what? Thursday? Thursday, I believe the prosecution will give its final talk or whatever. And then the defense on Friday will give its final speech. And then the jury will come in and give the verdict or read the verdict off. They're saying the verdict could possibly be read like Monday, but I don't see that. I think these jurors are tired. I think they're exhausted. I think the prosecution now, for you guys to say you got to explain what RICO is to the jurors again after holding these people damn near hostage for 2 months, they're not. They're done. They're over it. Because if I'm a juror and I consider myself, we could all consider ourselves jurors. Wouldn't you be pissed off if you've been on this case and you watching this and you see they don't have shit, and then they come in and try to explain to you what the rules should be? Like, you're going to look at these people like they're full of shit. So they were predicting that the jury would come back with a verdict maybe like Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't see that. We going into the 4th of July. These people are tired. They are tired. They're going to come in. I'm predicting with a unanimous not guilty verdict. I could be wrong, but that's just what I feel in my heart. I think these people are exhausted. They know what it is. They know that these people who are involved in this, these witnesses and these alleged victims, were nothing more than leeches just looking to get on or looking to be on. And when the money doesn't work out and the well runs dry, you want to sue. You want to sue because you still want that money. You still want to be on that private jet. You want to be around them celebrities. Money gets dry, it's time to sue. And for people that continuously beat me in the ground, these are the same people. Tyler Perry has his allegations going on. And these people said, no, Tyler, no way. Tyler in the same boat. Like, it's similar to Diddy. The guy has made these allegations against Tyler Perry. It sounds like they were in a relationship to me. It sounds like the guy was messing around with the man. He went over there once again sacrificing his asshole for fame. I do not feel sorry for people. If you're gonna come into this entertainment business and you're willing to lay your asshole and coochie down to get on, you're willing to drink the blood of the goat, and it doesn't work out, then I'm terribly sorry, but I just don't really have any empathy for you, right? Because what about the people who walked away? What about the people who said, what about the other entertainers who stood in your same position who said no? So I believe going forward, if the general public would hold these people accountable, we would be better off. Listen, coercion, when you talk about coercion, and I looked this up today because me and my wife were talking about this, and we've had lengthy conversations about it. Um, but when you look up the definition of coercion, let me tell y'all what that says. Uh, so the definition of coercion means forcing someone to do something against their will by using threats, pressure, or intimidation. It's when a person is not making a free choice, they're being manipulated, bullied, or scared into doing something. And I don't know, I could be wrong with this coercion definition, but it's like holding somebody against their will. You can lead, like, if I'm proposition, like, hey, LeVar, man, you want to get on in the comedy world, you gotta, you know what I'm saying, come suck something. And I'm like, what? Yeah, you want to get on, right? I don't want to get on that bad. So I'm out. Kiss my the day one. I'm out, bro. Like, I don't think people really paid attention to that. Like, did he hold these people against their will? I never saw that in the beginning of this case. I never saw that. All I saw with this case was a guy who's not a good guy. He's done some rotten things. He's gotten over on people. He's in a very predatory business. He's in a business where guys signed and then too, people sign these contracts, they don't read them. When you look at a record company, a label owner, you might have 20 artists, only two of them pop, and the two that pop are primarily carrying the label and paying off all that bad debt you got with the other artists that didn't make it. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to entertainment, you have what I would consider to be Price's Law. And Price's Law stipulates that however many people that you have working for you or under an umbrella, the square root, whatever the square root of that number is, will yield 50% of the production. Meaning, if you got 9 artists on the label, only three of the artists are giving you 50% of the production, and the other 6 are giving you the other 50% of the production. And the more people you have in the pool, the smaller and smaller the number gets. That's just Price's Law. In entertainment, a lot of this shit is random. A lot of this shit is luck of the draw. A lot of this shit, you just rolling the dice, and everybody's just not going to make it. It's sad. It's sad. You can read the self-help book till you blue in the face, but it's just fact. You know what I mean? It's what makes stars. Like, look at that guy. A lot of these people are lottery winners. So it's just what it is, man. Now, with the Tyler Perry allegations, like I say, this guy seems like he spent the night over Tyler's house a couple of times at the guest house. So the first night he said he was at the guest house, Tyler came in and jumped in the bed, and Tyler put his hand on his thigh. And then the next time he went, okay, that's the problem there. When you went to the guest house the first time and this happened, why did you go back? Let me guess. You want to be famous. You went back because the role was bigger than your dignity. The role was bigger than your self-worth. The role was bigger than all of that. That's why you went back. You're a grown ass man. You put yourself in that position, and then you let him try you again and again and again. For what? Why didn't you walk away or whoop his ass or call the police in the moment? And this is a man we're talking about. And it's the same for these women, but people have way less empathy for men. Nobody cares about a man. And this is what happened to this guy. And meanwhile, these cases come to light because these people are famous and it's profitable. You bring up a Diddy, it goes in the headlines, it goes on Twitter, Facebook, any of these platforms, people gonna gravitate to it. Clicks equal money. You bring up a Tyler Perry, people gonna gravitate to it. They're not gonna gravitate to James Smith, who has Gene Doe tied in the basement, who is really being assaulted. It's not gonna happen. So when I see these people in entertainment, like you're selling your fucking soul, I don't care. I have no empathy for you. I just don't. I don't. Get a fucking job, go to school, do some retooling, try sheetrock, HVAC, plumbing. There are things you can do, or maybe write your own script. Maybe do like LeVar and say, fuck the world, do a podcast, a small podcast. It don't have to be, I don't even care if it's 8 people on here watching me. It's more, but it's what it is. At least I can sleep with myself at night. At least I know I didn't suck the dick of the devil to get into position. Every one of my situations in entertainment, I can proudly say were organic, meaning it was God. It wasn't man. It was not man. It wasn't man, bro. And that's just stand on something. Shit. Walking your big grown ass around. I'm supposed to cry. The fuck out of here. But it's just pathetic. And these cases will go on and on. Also, too, I saw that Baller Alert wants Tyler Perry. Why am I not seeing myself over here? What's going on? Let me see something. I can't even see myself on the gram. I guess I'm live on. I don't know if Instagram is breaking down. Am I on the gram still? That's weird. They might have just took me off. Oh, maybe I made them. Maybe they kicked me off. Yeah, they probably kicked me off Instagram. Maybe I said something. Did I say something wrong? Maybe I said something wrong. They took me off of IG. Damn. What the hell, man? Oh, no, they didn't take me off. I'm on there. Oh, I'm still there. All right, my bad, y'all. I clicked something and it didn't see me. What up? Shout out to everybody on there. But yeah, like I said, man, have integrity out here in these entertainment streams. Plus, in entertainment, bro, let me break this down. In entertainment right now, your leverage is in the amount of attention you can receive, or in the amount of fans you have, or in your amount of demand. No agents, managers, or industry can really do anything for you in 2025. That's why you see the whole industry kneeling to the altar of Casanet and Drewski at the BET Awards, because they have eyeballs. So all you can do is get eyeballs onto you. All you could do is find out what you love to do, continuously build, and draw that smokestack to you, draw those people to you. That's it. Nobody can put you on. You can go, hey, listen, into the comics, you can take 1 million pictures with celebrities, man. That's not gonna help you sell no ticket to no show, my boy. You could do 1 million pictures and talk about the Lord. It's not gonna help you sell a ticket. Nobody's gonna look on your page and go, huh, look at this guy. He's with so-and-so. I need to get a ticket to his show. Like, it's not gonna help, bro. Only thing gonna help you is you and the Lord. That's it. So these people are doing this now, especially now because you have all the tools. We got every tool. You can make a sci-fi movie using ChatGPT by yourself. You can go on YouTube and learn how to do it. Make a whole sci-fi movie with special effects, bro. If you put it out and get 2 billion views, you're gonna get phone calls. You're gonna get phone calls, people in Hollywood, because Hollywood is crumbling right now. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. They are latching on to whoever. They latching on the streamers. Anybody in the streamers is good. Let me tell you why the streamers, what's so interesting about the streamers. These are very, very smart kids. But I would tell these streamers, don't be green, because they'll take advantage of the young streamer being green, because the streamer looked up to certain celebrities growing up. And then these celebrities appear and they're like, oh, wow, it's you. But that guy is appearing because he's there to use you. Like, this business is not kind. This is not a kind, but it doesn't care. Everybody's out for self. It's just what it is. It's what it is. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Everybody out for self. You hot, phone ringing off the hook, man. Hey, man, you hot. You got 200 brothers. That's my brother. How many of these niggas is brothers? Remember they was Diddy's brother? Remember Black Excellence? Remember the toast at the Rock Nation brunch? Remember all that shit? Bro, that's just typical entertainment business stuff, man. No, they're not. No, they not. Ain't no brothers in this. Ain't none of that. None of that. But people don't see it, and I often get condemned and called an asshole, and I'm ostracized from the business a lot. I get a lot of I get ostracized and shit, and it's cool because I know God has me. That's why I don't worry. I'm just walking in my purpose. So that's what it is, man. B Simone is having a rough time in the headlines. B Simone did a podcast interview where I guess one of her friends was in distress. Now I watched this interview and I saw the friend, the friend was saying, and then I saw you and you were like, I was about to lose my car, my house, and I have a famous friend who was giving stuff to people. And B Simone sat on the couch and hollered out, Jesus, I was losing my house. Jesus. I was losing my car. Jesus. So her friend was basically Taraji P. Henson on straw. And just imagine Taraji P. Henson in straw and her best friend is Oprah. And for whatever reason, Oprah is helping everybody all over the world. But Oprah is at the grocery store when she watches Glenn Turman cuss out her friend Taraji, and she does nothing, but she continuously helps other people. It doesn't, that whole thing doesn't shock me because it's typical. Most entertainers are narcissists, man. Me in the entertainment business, I'm be honest, this is how I feel. And I've told a lot of comics this. If I'm drowning in quicksand and it's comics that see me drowning in the quicksand, in my head, I'm, the sand up to my chin. The only expectation that I have of those comics is for them to put their foot literally on the top of my head. That's the only expectation I have. I would rather have that expectation than to die with hope. You know what I mean? And I know that sounds dark and crazy, but it's just like the truth, man. Like, that's what this shit is. It's fake as fuck. Everybody's your brother. Everybody hugging. And then I watched that. And then too, let me get back to the B Simone thing. So I watched that. And then it got deeper where B Simone begins to cry because she says the money is not the same. And now she has to wear H&M. which I mean, H&M is cool. H&M and Zara are cool. Like a black shirt is a black shirt. You know what I'm saying? Like H&M, Zara, you could get some cool stuff. Like I think this is a H&M t-shirt. You could just get some cool stuff for $8, $10. Sheen, Fashion Nova. I didn't even know people would really look down on that. Because if I see you in a white tee, I don't know if you got it from Neiman's. I don't know if you got it from Sheen, Fashion. That's just so weird to me. That was like a very shallow statement. And then she cried. Like, I can't, I have to shop. I can't even go to Bloomingdale's. I can't go to Bloomingdale's, man. I had to, I had to go to H&M and everybody's nails was dirty and I coughed. It was just, that shit was stupid to me. That was stupid to me. And it was like, yeah, like they said, the Chinese say all this shit is fake anyway. So the shirt at the H&M is the shirt they selling at Balenciaga. They just putting a different tag on it. It's all stupid. It's all a mental construct. I think materialism is dying. I think, I mean, with 3D printers and the tech we live in, who cares? I don't even think people care, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, materialism was high like 2012, 2013. You know what I'm saying? That's when Kanye was killing us, Louis Vuitton, Don, Goyard. You know what I mean? It was just this was shit you had to have, but since this trade war and the Chinese moving that curtain back, I don't even think this shit mean nothing. I think if you get you some cool gear and you got a nice silhouette, like your clothes, rock nice with your body, good silhouette, you good. Shit, it's only so many black, white, or gray pants you can buy. Like, I don't see the purpose. And I guess I'm old. I've been buying gear a long time, but I guess with me damn near 50, I don't care. As long as I'm cool, as long as my joint's clean, a clean sneaker or whatever, I'm good. But I don't necessarily need to be in the latest hot trendy designer shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I could run up in a Zara. Oh gosh, why does my finger feel like this? The hell? I think I got a splinter or something. I hope I do. Damn. Why is my finger feel? Oh, I must have got a splinter in my damn finger. I was in my attic changing my filters in my HVAC. I think I got a splinter in my damn finger. Damn it. Yeah, but anyway, that was very interesting. And two, in this business, you have ups, you have downs. So I pray for B Simone. Hopefully, she'll come back up, get that money up. I don't think it's that down anyway. And then for her, hell, if you made you a couple million doing this shit, you won anyway. You won forever. I mean, that's you still done a lot. So you just have to be thankful. I just think it's important to just be thankful for where you're at and what you already got. You know what I'm saying? Like, gratitude is key. Gratitude helps your attitude. And with a great attitude, it lifts your latitude, right? Did I just drop a bar right there, nigga? I dropped a bar right now. Did you hear that? You just have gratitude. Just be thankful for what you do get. Because trust me, man, it could be so much worse. You know what I mean? You could have been a human. You could be a human in like Ukraine, or you could possibly be a human living in Iran or Russia or any of these places and watching friends and family members get slaughtered. So, we just have to be thankful for where we at and what we have, and just enjoy these times. I think being present in the moment is so important. and as times begin to change and technology picks up, we just don't know. I think in the next 5 years, everything will look foreign to us. Like, I just think technology, we have reached singularity where technology is exponentially going up like a rocket right now. And we clueless. We just have no idea what's about to happen. So just be thankful. Hold your family. Go in there and tell somebody you love them. Look to your neighbor and say, I love you. And speaking of that too, even this what I'm doing, we trying to do entertainment, be a comedian, a singer, a rapper. And just to do that, you got to be a content creator just to get enough attention for people to see what your actual talent is. And in the next 2 years, the social media landscape will possibly be dominated by AI creators. They have AI creators right now, man. And these creators, it's wild. Let me show y'all one of these. I don't know if y'all seen them. I might have talked about this before, but I'm gonna see if I could share one with you guys. It's like really creepy. Is that it?
You mentioned once in 2012 that Diddy.
Oh no, that's not it. Let me see. I'm gonna show y'all these AI creators. Damn. I got so much on here.
You mentioned once in.
I'm still pulling that up. I'm about to find it. Hold on.
You might be real, but I'm not.
Yeah, that I created him. That's just a comedian I created. He's fake. Everybody in that crowd fake. But then they have actual, they got actual creators, bro. Like, it's creepy. What the hell is it? I don't know. I might be able to find it in my phone, but it's just so wild, man. It's so wild. Let me see. Let's see if I can find this shit in my phone. I see y'all hanging on over there in Instagram. Shout out to IG. Let me see if I can find that. Y'all be patient with me. I appreciate y'all. What in the hell is this? I thought I had it pulled up. Wait a minute. Yeah, look at this. Look, let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all something real quick. Look at this. Look at this shit. Let me show y'all this.
Hundred of them, and I just boom, 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 boom. It was almost too easy, They never stood a chance.
They came at me one by one like dominoes. It was hardly a workout, more like swatting flies, really. So then I just started swinging, like a classic, and boom, 100 down.
Effortless, as always. They never learn.
Man, it was easy. I need a better challenge. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got nothing on me.
Now, how the hell, who gonna compete with this shit in the future? Who really, how the hell I'm gonna compete with this? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. Let me play it again for y'all.
So there they were, 100 of them, and I just boom, 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 boom. It was almost too easy, you know? They never stood a chance.
They came at me one by one like dominoes. It was hardly a workout, more like swatting flies, really. So then I just started swinging, you know, like a classic, and boom, 100 down.
Effortless, as always. They never learn.
Man, it was easy. I need a better challenge. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got nothing on me.
And that's what we're gonna be doing, man. Just scroll. We're gonna be on doom scroll. Everybody gonna be scrolling and shit, just watching just dumb shit, like, and most of it won't even be real. I think in the next year or the next 6 months, we're gonna have trouble deciphering like what's real and what's fake. Now, this is obviously fake because you're not gonna see a gorilla just somewhere having a conversation. But this is literally where we're going right now. Like, we in trouble. Like, you know what I'm saying? This shit is wild. I would encourage people, though, get on the other side of it. Go make you some AI avatars and shit, and call it a day. Next topic of discussion: street rap is dead. If you a street rapper, bro, your ass cooked, bro. I really think, and this is coming from a 48-year-old man, but seeing the trend of guys like rapping about the streets and the codes and all, bro, these kids don't give a fuck. They don't care, bro. They don't. You look stupid. Now, if you a street nigga, you're dying and there's a baby making $20 million a year streaming on the phone. You look crazy. This is what's happening. And I'm noticing like Young Thug is having problems now since he came back because he's still trying to talk about who told and be on that street shit, but the fans don't give a damn. That's a strong sign right there. I just see street rap dying. It's done. Like, you gonna go to jail, you gonna get killed. Just leave it alone. Just make good music about life. You know what I'm saying? Just somehow we all wake up. We all got to put our pants on as men. We all got to take a shit. Just rap about that. You know what I mean? You have way more in common. You could probably go more viral. But that street rap and the gang, that shit is, when I tell you it's curtains, to the point now, if somebody tell on your ass, they'll get a medal, bro. You get praised for snitching on a nigga now. So them days are gone. Them 80s, 90s, 2000s, that CIA psyop that they had us under is finally worn off. So that's all I got to say about that. Another thing too is a Tinder problem. Men are having problems on the Tinder dating app, to the point where you have men now in their 30s that are just giving up even attempting to talk to women, which is insane. Like, men have just given up. They won't even talk. And then people on Tinder app, they swiping. I read where one guy, he swiped 1 million times to get one match and actually counted how many times he swiped. Meanwhile, the rest of the guys are just giving up. Who the hell want to swipe 1 million damn times, bro? Who wants to do that? Like, I couldn't imagine coming up in this day and age as a young man. Like, that's insane to me. And then I guess the men are just under so much pressure because of the internet. You have women that are looking at men and women live these insane lifestyles, these unrealistic lives on the gram where everything looks beautiful. Every day is summer. Every day they're on vacation, and they're all lies. 99% of these people are lying. They're lying. But people are just so caught up in it. And I guess we'll get to the point. I mean, AI is taking over. Kids won't have a purpose to go to college. We're just going to lose all our social skills. Kids won't talk to each other. Fertility rates are declining. Men ain't having sex. We just die out. That's what's going to happen. So they'll probably have to make us immortal just to have any type of human race. So that's what it is, man. That's what, guys. I'm leaving. I'm wrapping this up right at 37 minutes because I came in here early and did about an hour. But listen, check me out. Tampa Side Splitters. Please pull up. Y'all pull up. Let me see. Let me check my tickets. See how many tickets I got sold. And shout out to everybody that's been commenting on here. Matt Tree say MAGA stands for Mexicans ain't going nowhere. Chat GPT is definitely taking over. Dating apps are for losers. Man, everybody on them apps, man. Matt Treese, the CBS OG. What's happening, bro? Appreciate that. B. Simone is showing how shallow she is. I think that's why 85 stopped having her on. You can steal a whole book and other people's jokes, but you can't help your BFF. Wow. B. Simone is a terrible friend. All right. You came in there, Melanie Mary. Shout out to Melanie Mary. What kind of attorney are you? Melanie Mary is an attorney. No. Why do y'all say shit like this? Let's be honest, you won't Diddy to walk because you're mad at cat. I'm not. It has nothing to do with that. The only reason I want him to walk is because if you prosecute a man for a RICO, prove the RICO, charge him for it and get it over with, but don't just prosecute. You know, you prosecuting a man for a RICO and you're talking about baby oil. That's really what pissed me off about the case. I don't give a damn. He could do whatever you want to do. Yeah, shout out to DL Hughley, Cedric, and all the OGs, Cedric Entertainer, all of them. Okay. Well, guys, that's it. I hope y'all enjoyed this show. Like I said, Tampa, Side Splitters. Let me see what we got. Let me see. Let's see what we got. All right. Y'all get them tickets, man. Tampa Side Splitters, pull up. Let's go. Let's go, guys. I'm out. This is the end of this show. Thank y'all for tuning in, and I'm going to see y'all next week or tomorrow because I just keep popping up doing shit. So I'll let your boy.